You are selling your home and you are so excited. You are ready to celebrate because you just accepted an offer from a buyer. And then all of a sudden, the inspection report comes back. Wah, wah, wah. There are some major issues with the roof or maybe the HVAC. My name is John D. and I'm a realtor in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I talk about all things real estate, whether it's selling your home or buying your next, even relocating to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Be sure to check out my other videos if this is something that you're interested in. And today we're going to be talking about pre-inspections and should you get one or should you not get one. When you're selling your home, you always have the option whether or not you want to do a pre-inspection. And here are 4 reasons why I definitely recommend getting them and 1 reason I don't recommend getting one. Reason number 1 is you're in control. If you have a pre-inspection done on your home, you won't have any surprises. You will have everything laid out before you in a list of any repairs or little things that are going on with the home that may need to be addressed or not addressed. By finding the repairs that need to be done ahead of time, you get to pick the company that will take care of the repairs, and you can show that these things were done when you go to list your home. If you wait, that gives the control to the buyer. They then can turn around and request a certain company to either replace or repair windows and or replace the roof. Maybe it only needed repairs, but they want the entire thing replaced. The ball is then in their court and you no longer have control if you want that transaction to continue to move forward and not fall through losing that buyer and having to go back on market. Number 2 is any deal-killing surprises. Maybe there is an HVAC system issue and it needs to be replaced. Sometimes that alone, even if you say you're going to replace it, scares a person who is buying your home away. And that gives them the reason to back out and not purchase your home. Then you risk having it go back on the market and people wondering what is going on with the home because you have more days on market. This is something that you want to try to avoid. Number 3 is stress. Think about it. You're not only selling your home, you're moving into a new home. Something that not everybody thinks about is what if something comes up on the inspection and it delays you closing on your home because of repairs that need to be done and maybe the contractors are not available that the buyer wants to be able to make. Then you have a other house that you're under contract on and you're trying to close in time so that you could purchase your next home. If you can't get the repairs done that you need on your current home so that you could move into your new one, you could possibly lose the home that you're already under contract to move into. So you really need to be proactive so that you don't end up being stressed out and losing out on your next home. Now, not everyone will agree on this, and I may get people down in the comments hating on me, but if you've purchased a home recently, within the last 18 months, or maybe a new construction home, and you've already had an inspection done, this is when I recommend not getting an inspection. You could probably take that other inspection that you just had done 18 months ago and share it with the potential new buyers. Now, you can still get a pre-inspection done, but this is totally up to you, and I don't feel that this is always necessary. But anything within 18 to 2 years, I don't always think that it's necessary to have another inspection done. Reason number 4 is gaining that competitive edge. Currently in 2025 right now, the market is a lot more competitive. And you're going to want to make sure that your house not only stands out from the crowd because of pictures or condition, you want to make sure that you put in your listing description, you have that pre-inspection and you're willing to share it. You're letting buyers know ahead of time that you're serious and you've done all the things to maintain your home and get it ready to go to market. You will get more people wanting to look at your home because you have been proactive, which can lead to multiple offers. This is something that every person would love to have. Pre-inspections definitely help with selling your home. But one thing I want to remind you is not all pre-inspections will turn out the way that you want to. I've personally made it my job to make connections with individual contractors around Fort Wayne, whether it be flooring, plumbing, electrical, roofing, HVAC. I have several, so we can work within your time frame and with the companies that you want to work with to get the job done, to take care of any issues ahead of time before we put your home on the market. Now, if you have questions about selling your home and what that process may look like, and maybe possibly getting a pre-inspection, or just what the market is doing in and around Fort Wayne, Indiana, send me a text message and I would love to answer your questions.